What's up, Pisces? And thank you guys so much for tuning in. So, guys, we're in July already. Holy crap. So, let's see what's going to be going on for this month. Okay. Now, this will be for Sun, Moon, and Rising signs, like always. Alright? And a general reading, guys. Whatever comes out, comes out. What is going on for the sign of Pisces? July 2018. What is happening for the sign of Pisces? The King of Swords, okay? So there could be a Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini who's very important for you, or a part in your life where you're taking charge, where you're really just very adamant about cutting out anything that's not serving you right now. Okay, so let's see what's going on. Okay, guys. So the energy that we have here, we have the Ace of Cups in the reverse. All right, so something here that you may be losing feelings for, or something that you're no longer as, excited about it as you were in the past. You're okay getting through this, but just a sense of anger that you might have towards it. Okay. Now, let's see how this is going to move forward, because, just with how these cards are looking, there's something that might not be the best in your life, but you haven't taken action on dealing with it just yet. Okay, so the first card that you guys have for the past, Four of Cups in the reverse, an offer that is accepted. All right, whether it's an offer that you gave, something that comes in for you. Okay, and we have the Knight of Cups, so something that you guys feel really excited about, something that it doesn't, how do I want to word this? It doesn't make you feel like you're going against what is natural for you. All right. And you have the Three of Pentacles. So something that you're choosing to build. With the Three of Pentacles, this could be a card of parties, maybe marriages, banquets, things like that. It could also be building something within business as well. So something that you accept, something that you're building, something that you're excited to be part of. All right. Now, the next card that we have here, Knight of Swords in the reverse. So a reckless energy around you. Maybe it's an air energy, or maybe there's just something that you guys got into very quickly without putting much thought into it. Okay. Or maybe someone around you doing that. And we have the Page of Swords in the reverse. So this is something that someone had their 2 cents to put in here. Okay, so there could have been arguments here, people saying things in a cruel way. And with the Page of Pentacles in the reverse, you're feeling like no matter how much you try to get something off the ground, it just wasn't working the way that you wanted it to. And with the Fool card, you decide that you just want a new start with this. There's something unconventional that you've decided that you don't want in your life anymore. Okay, now we have the Seven of Swords as the last card for the past. So something maybe that you're keeping to yourself, a secret that you're keeping to yourself. Okay, or someone just being secretive. All right, Eight of Cups in the reverse. So for some of you, maybe you went back to a past lover, or they came to you, and either you were keeping it a secret, or maybe they were keeping a secret from you. Okay, and we have the High Priestess. So there comes in that Pisces intuition. So if somebody was trying to hold a secret from you, you already knew. You didn't need proof. You didn't need to see text messages. You didn't have to, do the whole FBI search warrant sort of thing. You just already knew in your heart what it was. And with the Page of Wands in the reverse, Maybe you felt that someone was talking crap in a situation. Maybe you felt that somebody was being a little bit dramatic and maybe immature about something. Okay? And it's just something that has you feeling a bit unbalanced. Okay? Because there's a sense of imbalance that you feel right now. So there's a part of your life where maybe you're not putting in enough effort, or where you're putting in more effort than what you feel you're getting compensated for. Okay? And with the Ten of Cups in the reverse, a sense of unhappiness here. Either you're faking your happiness, or you're just not happy at all. And with the Five of Wands, there's pettiness, there's arguing. Maybe there's crap talking at work. Someone that you're kind of having a back and forth with. All right? But your eye is still on a new start that you want. All right? But that new start involves making sure that something doesn't move forward anymore. All right? So something that you either don't want to get into, or something that you just don't want it to continue to happen. Okay? Because with the Seven of Cups in the reverse, you're seeing it for what it is. Oh my God, I wish people would stop texting me. All right. And you have the Nine of Cups in the reverse. So you see something for what it is and you don't like it. All right. But I feel like for a lot of you, you're keeping this to yourself. You're withholding it. And you're going into a position of power. You know, you're empowering yourself within yourself, so that you can really move on from this and really take charge of the situation. So I feel like, you know, this is something that I feel we spoke about in the last reading, that sometimes Pisces won't outright just yell at someone or go in on somebody in that way, because you guys really just want to internalize things and understand it on your own. And from what I've studied about Pisces and the Pisces that I know, and then I have my, you know, moon in Pisces, this, you know, there's certain situations where you guys will see that something is wrong, but as opposed to just, you know, yelling at someone and letting them know what attack is coming, you're just plotting quietly in your head. So when you finally do make that attack, or you make that move that you have to make, no one sees it coming. Okay? Most people are, you know, usually really taken aback when a Pisces comes at them, because it's not something that they necessarily expect. Okay, so it's very powerful when you guys want to go towards something, and or you need to confront someone, or, you know, you just need to get some dirty work out of the way. Okay, but there's someone or something that you're losing faith in. All right, you have the Four of Wands in the reverse, so a sense of instability here. Okay, where there's something that you have to cut out. You don't want it to be, you know, part of what you're doing. And you have the Magician, so you know that you have the power to cut this out. You know you have the power to move away from whatever this is. And you're seeing it as a waste of time and effort, okay? Whatever you were dealing with, you just know it's not worth your effort, so now you're trying to find a way to just rid yourself of it. Okay, we have the Knight of Wands in the reverse moving forward. So this is going to be either a player that is among you, or you guys, you know, being a player in a situation, or someone that is just very unstable. They're a good talker, you know, they can sell salt to a slug sort of thing, but they never follow through with what they say they're going to do. And you have the Six of Cups, so this could involve children or someone from the past that comes in. But with this, you're standing your ground through the adversity that you're going through, okay? But there's something that you're having a hard time letting go of at this time, okay? But you've already thought about it. There's a lot of logic that you've put into this, and you know you have to move past a certain area in your life. And you have the Three of Swords, all right? So this could be just a disappointment or a heartbreak that you feel, okay? Something that's just burdening. And this is under that intuition card that came out, okay? With the Five of Cups in the reverse, although there's a sense of disappointment, there's also a sense of you paying attention to what you still have going for you, as opposed to what you feel didn't go your way. Okay? It's just somebody here is on a lost path. Alright, and we have the King of Cups in the reverse as the last card here. Alright, Strength card in the reverse. Okay, and Nine of Swords in the reverse. So whether it's someone who's unstable, a sense of promiscuity, something that's just debilitating, you guys remove yourselves from this so that you can stop worrying about it. Now, there's been a huge part of me, I'm not going to lie, while doing this reading, that I'm just like, there's a lot of reversals here. Maybe I should shuffle again and do this, but I've been shuffling all day. Like, this has been pre-shuffled for a while. So I just feel like there's a very problematic energy around you. You know exactly what the root of it is, and now your mindset is, how the hell do I get this away from me? Okay? How do I get this away from my family? How do I get this energy away from my job? Maybe it's a coworker that you can't stand. Maybe it's a person around you that you can't trust, that may have malicious intention. Maybe they're coming off like goody two-shoes, but you see right through it, okay? So let's pull some cards of advice here, just to see what to get through. Okay. Let's get some cards of advice for Pisces, July 2018. You know what it is too, as I'm shuffling and as I'm thinking? Anytime I do readings, most readers will meditate before a reading, okay? I do as well. And with me, guys, I always want to tackle something uncomfortable. If it's just a very good energy, that's amazing, okay? But I always ask the universe, I say, look, I want a reading because I want to help those that are really in need. Okay, so I'm not saying that this is something that is taking over your life. I'm not saying that just because you have a bad seed or a bad apple somewhere in your life that everything else is shitty. It's just an energy that has to go. Okay, so there's something here that you want to cut off. Someone that you want to just stop talking to, or something that you don't want around you anymore. Okay, where you might be arguing with other people because of this. And I don't feel like this really has to do with the love situation. I'm not getting that at all. I just feel like there's something that does not serve you, that it might be harder than what you're hoping for to get rid of it. Okay, so we have the Hermit card in the reverse. So this could mean a situation that we get ourselves into where we don't necessarily know everything that's going on. There's facts that we're missing. But this is also a sense of coming out of limbo, coming out of your shell. It's not that Pisces aren't confrontational, because that's a huge misconception. It's just that you guys have so much empathy that, like, let's say there's someone that does something super messed up to you. Your initial reaction could be, what the hell happened to this person to make them so cruel, to make them so nasty, to make them so unbearable and so intolerable and so distasteful to talk to? You try to understand. So there's kind of like a process that you guys go through before just outright, throwing someone's clothes out the window or slashing tires. Okay? So there's a situation here where now you have to get out of that comfort zone because you've tried your best to analyze this. Now there's action that's needed. And whatever's happened that's making you uncomfortable, it's already hit its peak. You're getting past that. Okay? But there could be arguments that start with someone over this. Maybe somebody that you don't see eye to eye with. I definitely don't feel breakups for couples. If this is relating to you in regards to love, I just feel like there's some shit you gotta tackle. There's going to be something that surfaces where you guys really have to stand your ground. Okay. So you're putting the end to something, and look, once you will put an end to it. There will be death to whatever the situation is. With the Ten of Pentacles, you're going to feel very good and very strong after you make the moves that are necessary. Right? With the Two of Wands, you will go down a path that you're passionate about, but Pisces, just be patient. All right? And you guys are usually very patient, very understanding, but this is something that is irking the crap out of you. Okay? There's something here that you don't want to accept in your life anymore. And you guys might come off in a harsh way. Okay? And you've really been pushed hard to this, you know, and as a Taurus, I could understand it, because that's one thing that Taurus and Pisces have in common. That, of course, we both have the potential to really turn up if we need to, okay, to really shake up a situation if it's, you know, needed. But the similar thing about a Pisces and a Taurus is going to be that you really need to push us to get us to that point. So, you know, that's what I tell people, and this is going to apply with you guys 100%. If you ever see me go off on someone, or if you ever see me, you know, do something really harsh towards a person, I promise you they deserved it. Because it takes me so much to get there. Because I don't get paid to argue with people. So I'm just not interested in it. If I see someone that's not vibing with me, they're just out of my life. That's it. Snip, snip. I don't have time for it. I'm too busy. So with this situation, something's been nagging at you for a while. And I don't see this reading as negative. I see it as people sleeping on you. They slept on you. They thought that they could get away with a few things. They thought that they could disrespect you. They thought that they could do things that were going to make you uncomfortable. And you snapped. And you removed the situation. And you were at the point that I feel you had no choice. I feel like you were pushed to a place where it's like, look, I tried to go about this in a calm way. I tried to talk it out. You know, I tried every single method. But you weren't on my page. You were not listening. You did not take into consideration what I was saying. And you thought that I couldn't bark. You thought that all I could do was bark. You didn't think I could bite. And now I'm here for the kill. Okay? So if anything, anyone that may have underestimated your niceness, your kindness, the way that you come off, oh, they're going to feel it this month. Okay? So from my perspective, how I see this, I see it as necessary. I see it as good. And I see it as somebody around you just had to wake the fuck up. Okay? So do what you got to do, guys. Remove this energy. Okay? From all the Pisces that I know, you guys are super fair when it comes to a situation where you're willing to hear out the other side. Okay, so if something has gotten you to this, then handle it the way that you need to. All right, don't get yourself thrown in jail. Don't do anything that could be detrimental to yourself in the future. All right, but if somebody was kind of testing how nice you were and seeing how many buttons they could press, all right, then it's time to have that machine self-destruct and let them feel that fire. Let them feel that volcano. All right, I love you guys. You're gonna be coming out of your little Pisces shell a little bit this month, but I'm all for it. I'm all for it, guys. Protect what you have, protect what you love, protect what you own. All right, so guys, if you would like a personal reading with me, you could always find the information in the description to all of my tarot videos. Okay, right now the wait is about 2 weeks or so. Okay, so if you guys have an urgent matter, please get the emergency reading. But otherwise, if you purchase a standard reading, then just let it go into the atmosphere. Once you get the confirmation email, I will write it down right away. Okay, and I do them in the order that it comes in. So once you get the confirmation, just know that you're good. You have nothing to worry about. I have never missed a reading. I have never, not sent something out. So y'all can trust that. All right, guys, I love you. Take care.